this game. This is a game that I play at least every quarter of the year. Honestly, how to make money, how to handle money. It taught me financial literacy a little bit, and a couple other books. But this right here is by Robert Kiyosaki. I have a hard time mispronouncing his last name, but he has a book called The Cashflow Quadrant. This book can help you understand what category you are as a are you a small business, are you a big business, are you a big business owner, like do you own business, are you an investor, or are you another book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. A lot of people have either heard of this or familiar with it, but this book right here, it helped me understand the difference between poor people and rich people, how they think. I did a video a while back that explained the difference. I was like, hey, rich people, they do things differently. Poor people, they buy trinkets, they buy video games, they waste money on a bunch of things, and I'm included. I still do that. I spend money on a bunch of things that I have no business spending money on. But at the same time, education is key. And you speaking to a person that really didn't believe in education like that, until I started being around other people that was pushing education, that was teaching me certain things. But this book, it helps you understand why the rich are actually rich and why poor people are poor. This is a good book. I definitely suggest you to check it out. But back to the video game. So this video game is called the Cashflow Game. Cashflow Quadrant. I have a board game at home of this. So I have to go into my little story about this game. So I had joined a group a while back, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was like the Real Estate Rock Stars or something like that. And it was this older gentleman. He had talked about how he had his grandkids, at a young age, 9, 8 years old, playing this game, because it teaches you financial literacy. It teaches you how to pay taxes. It teaches you, the responsibilities that you have or you go through in life. Most people biggest thing is they want to get out of the rat race. They want to be successful. They want this, they want that, but they're not willing to do the work to do it. So this game, it teaches you exactly how to do it to get out the rat race. I've got out the rat race several times. Again, this is something I play every quarter or every couple of months. I play it just to sharpen up my skills. And the point of this game, and I sent this to my brother for his 18th birthday. My mom was like, why are you sending him that? You play the game, you'll see exactly why. I want my family to win. But the biggest thing with this game is the decisions that you make in the game, you're gonna make in real life. So this game, it helps you get out of the rat race. It helps you basically be financially free. It helps you be financially free. It helps you with the decision making and etc. One thing I always tell my son, I got you. I'm gonna make sure I put you in a good position. Daddy gonna make sure you straight, you financially straight. So when you get older and you have children, your kids will be good. So the point of this game right here, and this is a game that I play often. So in this game, you can pick a career that you want. So this is this little circle, this little wheel. It's a replica of reality. It's a reflection of what people go through on a daily basis. Children, taxes, bills, you name it. You can go bankrupt in this game. This is a game that once you get up here, now you're in financial freedom. The goal is to get up in here. So you pick a career. What career do you want? So as you can see, there's different careers. I want to show you this. So here's the liabilities. Here's all the you would call it debt. Here's all the debt. Here's my expenses right here, and here's my assets. Here's my career. As you can see, I'm a lawyer. I make $7,500. See, this is my expenses right here. So I have the option to pay any of this off. This is how much I have. So, okay. Now that we got this in, by the way, you can borrow money in this game also. Again, you can go into bankrupt. Okay, so now it's asking me to donate. I don't have enough money to donate, so we gotta pass. So as you can see, my expenses, my income went up. Now I got $2,870, $70. I'm gonna turn this down because this is loud in my ear. Give me a sec. So again, you can make a small investment or a big investment. Like I said, it's a replication of life. You'll see exactly what I mean. Go to small. So I can buy stock. I don't want to buy stock right now. I want to stock. Dang, I just got a child. So, by the way, just to let y'all know, I love children. I want 10 kids. When I say that, people be like, 10 kids? I love kids. I really do. For me, I just want to wait till it makes sense financially to have more. But yeah, I want 10 kids. But as I was saying, this is going to replicate reality. This is why it's very important to play this game, and I think we should encourage people to play it. So this is something I'm doing. Again, it will come off as what, but at the same time, if you smart and you educated, you definitely you either played it or you know somebody that played it. So as you can see now, I got 4,960. Nope. Now I got 7,000. Let's go to big. Okay. So this is I have an opportunity to buy a auto business for sale. The cost is $125,000. Cash flow $1,800. The down payment to buy it is $25,000. I don't have that, but I can come right here and pay off some of this debt. The more debt you pay off, the more money you make. I'm gonna pay off some debt. I'm gonna keep rolling. Small. So now I have an opportunity to start a company part-time. There's no cash flow. The down payment is $3,000. So basically this would just be an asset at that time. And the reason why it would make sense to buy it is because when you do go into debt, you can turn around and sell some of those assets and get that money back. Again, it's a replica of life. You can go into debt, you can okay. So this is $4,000, $200. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, even though that's taking half of my account. So as you can see, I'm making positive income of $200. So we got that sitting there. We're gonna go small. I could do another one, but at the yeah, let's go ahead. There you go. Now we at $7,320. Let's stack up some more money. Keep in mind, you do have to pay debt. See, there you go. So a birthday party. One of my somebody had a birthday party. I had to pay $100. All right. Still got debt right here, so I'm gonna pay off any of this debt right here. The more debt you pay off, the more money you have in the long run. So I'm gonna go big. Okay, 20,000 pass. Damn, I got hit with a $2,000 bill. I've been downsized. So we went through a recession. I got downsized. So this is how much money they took. So watch this. Look at my money now. Now we back to $5,000. As you can see, I just had 10. So that's what this business. That's what this game is about. You go through life. The more money you stack, the more investments you buy. As you can see, we're at $450. As far as passive income, let's keep stacking. My turn got skipped. You can say that's bad luck, karma, whatever. Keep it pushing. Okay. So it says Plex buyer, you are offered 35,000 per unit. So that's if you had a one of those plexes. We ain't got that. I'm about to pay off some of that debt next. Nope, pass. Pay off some of that debt. Dang! Got another kid. Oh, and by the way, though, them expenses add up with the children too. So as you can see, child too, expense. And this was something I used to tell my family all the time, when my son was, when he was first born. And a lot of people didn't understand what I was saying. I wasn't saying it in a negative light, but I was saying it in honestly, the best way as possible. When you have kids, they're expensive. When you have a girlfriend, it's an expense in a sense. The more things you tack on to your reality, it starts to add up. And for me, my cousin, she always say this. She always say, you good with money. And for me, I always tell her the same thing. I know how to manage it. I'm not a heavy spender. I'm the person where I try to take care of my responsibilities first. Let's get that out the way, remove all that. Then we make the best moves. Like right now, financially, I'm good. I'm not great, but I'm good where, niggas ain't hurting. So, for me, I just try to make the best moves. So you're gonna see me as I make these moves as we level up, and we're gonna pass some of that. All right, gotta get back to stacking money. So I just got downside. I just had to pay $100. Small pass. Let's stack up some more money first. Pass. Let's stack up some more bread. Pass. Okay, 1,300. Let's stack up some more bread. Like I said, the decisions you make here, you're gonna make in reality. We got 15. I can start looking at bigger investments. We got 18. 32 on 32. We ain't got it. And we could borrow. We don't want to go into that. Went downsize. High school reunion. $250. We got 20 G's. 20 stacks. Downsize $5,000. So as you can see, look at our payroll and our turn got skipped. That's how life be though. Got skipped again. Downsize $150. Okay. You need to buy some assets. $150. Damn, baby three. So look at our cash flow now. We got our passive income. We got $770. Let's keep stacking the money. Damn, we getting it. Keep in mind, I still got a little bit of debt. I still got the house mortgage and I still got a car loan. Hell no. $5,000, that's a lot though. Like, yo, shit. For a little bit of cash flow, you drunk. I'm trying to stack up some more money before I buy these more assets. So in this game, I like to donate. I donate in real life too. Oh my god, I donate. I donate like a motherfucker. Hey, I donate because that energy it come back to you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even donate for that, but I donate. You know, it come back to you. It always come back to you. You know that if you a negative person, guess what? Your reality is gonna be negative. If you a positive person, guess what? Your reality is gonna be positive. For me, I'm a very positive person. If you negative, please don't come around me. I don't like that. Um, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So now that we donated, we can roll twice or we can roll once. Let's go twice. So we got downsized 1,500. That's cool. It's time for me to buy some more assets. Donate again. Okay, big. Whew. 8. I ain't trying to be stuck at 8 though. Like, yo, I ain't trying to be stuck. Look, some people like, hey, nigga, I would have took it. Shit, that's the thing. No, I know you can go bankrupt in this game. Hell no. Sometimes you got to be willing to take the risk. I'm willing to take the risk. Don't get me wrong. I feel like my life has always been risky. Shit, I'm willing to take the risk. Shit, I like to feel safe. Damn, baby, 4. All right, now it's time to look at some assets. Big. Man. Oh my God. I like to sit here and think about it. Let me pull out the good calculator. How much did they leave me with? Because the objective of the goal is to get out the rat race. That's what, man. Fuck it. So now you look at my cash flow. We got 1770. Passive. Downsize. Downsize the number. That's cool. Let me stack up some more bread first. Downsize. Small. That's cool. Okay. So as y'all see, this start to go up. This is the taxes. You got the mortgage payments. You got the car payments, other expenses. So again, as we pay off more of this debt right here, these liabilities, here's the assets. We get more cash flow. I might go ahead and pay that car loan off so I can have more cash flow. So if we pay it off, what did they say? Pay off the car loan, we got an extra $200 and something. The thing is, that's 10 smacks. That's 10 rackaroos, 10 smackaroos. Like, damn, niggas will be back to 18. Like, yo. I like this. Downsize. Man, what do you say? These niggas try to hit me for my paper. Oh shit. Small. It's negative. It's negative $100. So basically, you just parking your money at that point. Let's go ahead and go through this. Boom. Took care of that. Downside $20. That's $200. Goodbye. Let's keep stacking. I'm playing safe right now. That's too much risk right there. I probably would have took it if I wasn't on camera. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm trying to make sure we get out the rat race on this one. Big. Damn, you keep trying to get me. Like, yo. Fuck it. Oh, by the way, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the more assets we make, the more it's easier for us to bounce back. So it's all about the decisions that you make as you climb in the ropes. This is why I say where a lot of people fuck up when they get money, especially around tax time. Everybody do the same shit. Everybody do the same shit. For me, I always did things differently. Um, every single time since 2018 when I got my taxes, we was always making smart decisions. I'm paying off debt. I'm making sure things is taken care of. I'm buying assets over a short span of that since 2018. Like let's start looking at my assets, the only reason why I did that because I was putting my wheel together, and I was like, damn, like you was making moves and didn't even realize it, like leaving your son something good. So for me, it's all about the decisions you make. If you make bad decisions, guess what? Your reality is gonna be bad. If you make good decisions, your reality is gonna be good. So that's very important. The decisions you make, the people you hang out with, friends, family. This is something I always tell people, and people they get offended, but it's the truth. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your moms, your dads, your uncles, your cousins, your sisters. Not saying cut them off, but if they have bad tendencies, that shit gonna rub off on you instantly. It's gonna rub off on you. Logically, it will. It's gonna rub off on you regardless, even if you don't do some of the things that they do, it's gonna rub off on you. So decision making. So as you can see, my cash flow per month, I'm making a lot more money. We could take that, but I ain't trying to risk $5,000 for a little bit of cash flow. I'd rather go big. That's negative. Donate. We always donate. I'll take that. Hell no. I have to borrow on that one. Donate again. Downside 5,000. That's cool. Skip my turn. That's cool. Big boy. Hell no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I gotta do the math on that one. I know y'all probably doing it in your head super quick, but I like to pull out the calculator. Hell no. Hell no. You never know. See, I like to play safe. I play safe. I honestly felt that's why my situation in real estate, why it took so long. Because I always played safe. As I said earlier, every single time, tax time, I paid off a lot of my expenses. I paid off a lot of things. Even though I didn't have no debt. The person I was with had debt, so I had made sure, she was cool. But the the debt that comes with you got to make sure you take care of that first before you try to level up. Shout out to DJ Vlad. That was one of the people that helped me understand. As you buy assets, take care of that debt first. Don't try to buy something and you still fucked up. The tax man gonna be looking at that shit like, hey, we can let it. So as you can see, this is my passive income now. Hell no. Damn. Oh, you can go through a divorce here too. There's so many things you can do. That's a lot of risk, bro. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, but I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of risk for a little bit of passive. That's a lot of risk. Fuck it, weird. So as you can see, congratulations, you are out of the rat race. Time to make them big boy stacks. All right, let's get to it. Oop, I'm dropping shit. I get excited to it. All right, time to make the big boy stacks. So this is our cash flow now. So this is what it looks like when you out the rat race. So now, as you can see, niggas got 600. So like this is what I always say. I practice this game on a quarterly basis. Every couple of months I come and play it because again it sharpens your skills with the decisions that you make in this game. You're gonna make in real life. I keep telling y'all can go bankrupt in this game. As you can see, you can have kids in this game. You're gonna go through problems, trials, and tribulations. It's like a replica of reality of what life is. So the decisions you make, that's what you're gonna make in the game. As you can see, we close to a meal. I don't like that it's 300 like that. I ain't gonna lie, I wanna get to a meal. Fuck it, I'll take it. Damn! Went through a divorce. She got me. Nah, look. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So, I believe in marriage, but I don't think I would do marriage just because it has to be my way. Like this is something I always say. If I have no control over if I don't have no control over the circumstances, I don't think I would. No. Don't get me wrong. I believe in marriage, and I think marriage is a sacred thing. But I feel like a lot of people they 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 want marriage, and then a lot of elders they push you to get married. But the reality is, and this will go into a whole nother story. For me personally, I believe in it, but no, for me to get married, it has to be I think New Mexico, they just made a law, like the person, they can only get a certain amount, less than 50%. I think it was like 20 something. I don't know. I got to go back and look, but that's the only way. I'm willing to do it. Again, it just has to be my way. And I know you could put prenups and all that. We ain't doing that. Tyrese is a perfect example of you could put prenups and no, right? I'm cool. I'm cool. Very skeptical. And don't get me wrong, if you stuck with me, I definitely, I'll break you off some. I'll make sure you straight. Yeah. Sure. That's okay. We go to meal. Boss. These ladies, they fucking me up. Shout out to the ladies. Audited. So as you can see, you won the game. We're out of the rat race. So passive income, we ended up hitting 700K. As how much passive income we ended out with 1.6 and some change. Here's our assets. As you can see, guys, this game, it gets real. You can go through divorce, you can get tax audited, you can have children. This is a good game when you want to get better at trying to excel at life. You want to get better at honestly being financially free. This game, it's a life-changing game. It helps you and teaches you how to maneuver financially. Shout out to Abu, shout out to Newman, shout out to Miss Holyfield, shout out to Miss Jackson. Those people, those are great people. We used to hang out every week, and we would go to different places, the library. We would go to certain places and hang out and play this game. And we all would play this game. And again, the biggest goal was to get out the rat race financially. How can you make it? How the decisions you make in real life is going, yeah, the decisions you make in real life is going to reflect your reality. So you speaking to a person, I make a lot of bad decisions. I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like I make all good decisions. Hell no. I look back, when I was a shorty, and I be like, damn, I wouldn't have made that now. So decisions, your decisions you make, own up to your mistakes and keep on pushing. If it's something that you struggle with, work on it. Don't run away from it, run towards it. That's one of the biggest things I see a lot of people do. They tuck their tail and they hide. In life you're gonna bump. In life you're gonna get some bruises. You're gonna scar yourself up. But I just wanted to show you guys this game. This was a game that we always played. And again, I play it every quarter or so of the year. Refresh up my mind, refresh up the decisions that I'm making. It builds skills, callous. And to be honest with you, once you make it out the race, once you make it out of the rat race, you can make it in reality.